So let's rank the American Pie franchise. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a ranking of all the films in the American Pie series. This includes the 4 theatrical films and the 5 American Pie Presents films. If you haven't seen my reviews of these, click on the card there, and it'll take you to the playlist to help you, and you can catch up with what you might have missed, or see them again if you'd like. But, I'm going to rank all of these films, all 9 of them, so I do hope you're ready for this. So, you don't have to take my word if I have some of your favorites low or high. This is just my decision, okay? Good, that about covers it. Okay, now if you're ready, let's do this. And here we go. Number 9 is American Pie Presents Girls Rules from last year in 2020. Now, I would have had this high, but I think this would have been better low. I didn't hate this movie. This movie was pretty funny in some ways. I do like how it had a now grown-up Madison Peasant. Boy, was she really good. Lizzie Broadway was good. All those girls were pretty good. This was just a big surprise and what have you. But I will say it may not have, well, completely much raunchiness as the other Presents films, but even so, I think this movie is just pretty good in ways. Believe me, like I said, Madison Peasant was the one thing I liked about this movie. I never thought she would be so hot after she's been all grown up since after I saw her when she was just a youngin' on Cory in the House, and then seeing her in The Game Plan. Nevertheless, I think Girls Rules is pretty fun in ways. It's not too bad though. Now, coming in at number 8 is American Pie Presents Band Camp from 2005. Now, I only watched the first few seconds or minute or so of this years back, but then soon I gave this a second chance, and well, it's good in ways, but I've got to tell you, it's just so twisted but crazy and what have you, just as you can get from any other American Pie movie. But I gotta tell you, the cast was hit or miss, but Tad Hilgenbrink playing Matt Stifler is just a little wild and crazy, but it was nice to have Chris Owen and Eugene Levy reprise their roles from the last few films, so I think that was still pretty reasonable and what have you. But like I said, it's kind of got some moments that were a little, well, I don't know what to tell you, but you don't have to take my word for it though. But overall, I think it's still a little bit of a fun experience. Actually, I've been to band camp twice, but don't worry, this stuff like this never happened because I was just too young to experience that, you know. I know, I just put that in there to see if you were paying attention, okay? But still, band camp's not too bad of a movie. It's the one that started off the American Pie Presents spin-off series. Now coming in at number 7 is American Pie Presents Beta House from 2007. Now, I appreciate this being a standalone sequel to The Naked Mile, which we'll see where that winds up. But this did have some pretty fun moments, but I gotta tell you, some of it kind of freaked me out and what have you. I'm just glad it didn't make me sick or anything, especially with that Russian roulette game and what have you. Yeah. Still, I gotta say, Stifler's cousin Dwight really pulled it off. And of course, Eric Stifler, the main character from the previous movies back, as pal Coos. Yeah. It's just pretty pretty good and what have you. Again, not really one of my favorites, but it manages to pull off some pretty fun moments and all that jazz. I just feel like there's a tiny bit of its gross out moments could have just been toned down just a tiny bit, you know. Know what I'm saying, folks? But I don't. But you don't have to take my word for it. You be the judge. Beta House, it's not so bad. It's got fun stuff in it. Now coming in at number 6 is American Reunion from 2012. Now this was the comeback to the big screen after American Wing, which that's still ahead. Well, I've only seen the film one time, like the Presents spin-offs. I need to give this film another watch. If it ever gets shown unedited, I will watch it. But for now, it's kind of just below the top 5, so no hard feelings to everyone. But it is fun in ways, but it just, well, I just don't know what else to say. It was nice to have everyone back. I mean, even though some did make small, quick appearances and what have you, but at least it was really good in ways. I mean, I'm just glad I had gone to 2 of my high school reunions, and I'm glad I got a good kick out of those because they were just so much fun. Yeah, but don't worry, they weren't all. You know, you get the point, alright? This is a movie here, not reality. Which, believe me, I know. I was just, again, I just really wanted to see if you were paying attention. But seriously, I think this is another fun experience and all that jazz. Okay, now coming in at number 5 is American Pie Presents The Book of Love from 2009. I thought this was good in some ways. I mean, getting to see the actual supposedly called Bible they had, which of course was a book containing all sorts of sexual moves and all that jazz. Yeah, was soon to be fixed up. Anyway, it was really cool to see an owl grown up Bug Hall, since I only know him best from the Little Rascals movie and seeing Bet Bears Before Two Broke Girls. Yeah. And at least we see Eugene Levy as Mr. Levinstein for the last time in the Present series. We would see him again in American Reunion, though. But this film's pretty fun in ways. But at least it's got its moments. And again, it wasn't too bad. So, I just liked how, had a little fun with that ski trip bit. And that was really something. I think Book of Love, it's pretty good in ways. Now coming in at number 4 is American Pie Presents The Naked Mile from 2006, which has already now gone over 20 reviews unexpectedly. That's incredible. Wow. Now this film was fun. I mean, we get introduced to, well, some more Stiflers in the form of Eric, and he and 2 of his buddies head off to see his cousin, Dwight, and, well, gets ready to join him and, well, all others in the Naked Mile. It's really something. I mean, I was surprised, but it did have a lot of hot gals in it, and I think that's what really made this a surefire winner in my book. I'm just glad of me seeing so many likes in this. I'm very impressed. Well, anyway, Naked Mile, I think it's not too bad. It's got some fun moments. I mean, soon it would lead into another film, the next movie, Beta House, so, well, that's about all I can say. But The Naked Mile is definitely one hell of a fun experience if you're into stuff like that. Okay, final three coming in at number 3 is American Wedding from 2003. Now, I hope y'all don't hate me for having this up so high and what have you, but I've watched this several times. I've seen both theatrical and unrated versions of this, as well as its two predecessors. Anyway, American Wedding's definitely a very fun movie. I mean, while it may not have brought back all the cast from the previous two movies, even so, I do think this has some fun moments. I mean, Jim and Michelle getting married, and Stifler comes along to become a wedding crasher and soon forms that here bachelor party, which is probably one of my favorite parts in this. I have to tell you, it's absolutely hysterical. Yeah, really something. It's just wow. And with being directed by Jesse Dillon, who happens to be one of the sons of Bob Dylan and brother to Jacob Dylan of the band The Wallflowers, I gotta say, that's a surprise. I never knew this until I did check my sources. But American Wedding is definitely a surefire winner in my book, but not my top favorite though. As I go for the final two, this was kind of a tough decision to make, as these two were definitely good, but I gotta go do what's best because this is my ranking. So coming in at number 2 is American Pie 2 from 2001. I absolutely love this movie. This definitely starts out just like its predecessor, and it's really got a good feel to it. J.B. Rogers did a pretty good job with the directing, but I gotta say, with Jim and his friends getting that their beach house, yeah, that's really something. Boy, I just gotta tell you. And with Silver Long, he's wild and crazy than and even before you can ever imagine, my friends. Yeah, that is if you've seen this movie. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, everyone was really good in this. I mean, it was great to see all those characters. Naya, Michelle, and of course we had Kevin and Oz and Finch. Yeah, you know the story, okay? Enough said. But I've just gotta tell you, it was just so much fun. It might have had a little side turn of events, but hey, it was some of the characters' decisions, you know what I mean? Good, that about covers it. So, American Pie 2 is the runner up, and you know what this means? Number 1 is. You guessed it, the one that started all, American Pie from 1999. Now, when I first watched this, I first watched the unrated version, and then soon, when Stars aired it, I saw the theatrical cut. I liked both versions, just for different reasons and what have you. But soon after, I had the misfortune of letting my late great bro take my borrow my videotape of the unrated cut. I never did see it again, so I had to watch the theatrical cut. Then I bought the unrated version again on DVD, but then I still lost interest in it and gave it away. But now, of course, I'm back on American Pie 110%. This is still one of the most fun-filled teen sex comedies I have seen. And what have you, I really do love this. I kind of love this more than any of the other kind of flicks I've seen from long ago. I like it more than I like some of those. I mean, shoot, I like this more than I like this almost as much as I like Revenge of the Nerds. I even like this more than Porky's even, which look for a review of that coming up later on. But anyway, everyone in this movie was really good. I really do enjoy some of the great moments and well, just like some of the sequels, like American Pie 2, I like the soundtrack. It's just so much fun, and I just can't seem to get enough of it. I especially love when Jim's impressing Naya with his little video camera and what have you. I'm laughing my crazy head off at this. I mean, I don't mean to laugh when Jim's trying to touch his legs. Just couldn't. Oh no! I'm sorry, my bad. I'm just losing it here. Forgive me. Still, oh yeah, and when Jim's fooling around with the apple pie, and well, both versions are good. I like the theatrical one just a little bit more than the unrated, the version from the unrated one, but it's cool though. Yeah, once we see that apple pie messed up, I mean, Mr. Lemonstein's like, well, we'll just tell your mother that we ate it all. And, okay, that about covers it. And when well, Jim's hook up with Michelle at Stewart's party, talking about Van Camp and all that jazz. Yeah, you know the story. Okay, enough said. Okay, that explains why American Pie is my number one favorite film of the American Pie franchise. So, what's your favorite film of the American Pie series? Is it one of the four theatrical films, or is it one of the five American Pie Presents films? You can tell me in the comment section below. You can give me your ranking of the American Pie franchise, or just you can rank all 9 of these movies, or you can just give me your top 5 or top 3 tops, okay? Or if you don't, just give me your number 1 favorite. You can tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me next time when I bring to you a spoiler-free review of a flick I forgot to put on my schedule, but I'm planning to review it, and it'll be He's All That, which will be coming on Netflix. So thank you for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some of these other fun-filled videos. In the upper left-hand corner is the review I did for Howard the Duck, or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of my favorite film of the Daniel Craig James Bond series, Skyfall, or go to the bottom left-hand corner for my playlist of the Bring It On franchise, which I will be doing a ranking for this weekend. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.